Morning, everyone. So, like a lot of us, I caught enough of the big production yesterday with Pete Hegseth and our president, and it brought up an issue that I've been thinking a lot about. So, at one of my recent readings for my new book, which is called Be a Man, someone asked me, so what does it mean to you now to be a man? And it was funny because I've been working on this book for almost 20 years, but that question had not occurred to me. So it kind of caught me off guard. So I've been thinking a lot about it since that person asked the question. And, I think what it finally comes down to for me is taking responsibility for your own behavior and your thoughts and actions and feelings. And, as far as I can tell, that's about as far away from what Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth represent and believe in. Um, this whole production yesterday was just such a show of insecurity on display. Two guys who don't have a strong sense of who they are, so they have to create this image. And I'm going to just say I can relate to that. I mean, when I was drinking, I didn't have a sense of who I was, so I had to create my own identity too. And mine was not anything like what they're presenting, but I understand that need to have some kind of image that you want people to believe in as much as you do. But of course, in their case, it's just so much more dangerous because of the power they wield and because of the way they are so determined to convince people that they are these macho representations of what it means to be a leader. That they're just, nothing's going to get in their way. And of course, Trump, his whole methodology from the beginning has been to not take responsibility for his actions. He never has had to for his entire life, as far as we can tell. So his whole approach has always been to double down, to blame others, to find others to get vengeance against. And so now we have this situation where his determination to attack, and now the target of his attacks is not just his enemies, but anyone who disagrees with him. So he yesterday was going on and on about this internal enemy, the people of America that have the nerve to express an opinion that doesn't align with his. And they're making it very clear that no one is safe here if they don't fall in line and embrace the same values that they have. And of course, Hegseth with his ridiculous new policy, everyone who's in the military is going to have to meet the same standards of fitness. Well, how about holding people to the same standards of morality and ethics? That's the thing that you guys don't get. And that's the kind of thing that you're representing that is frightening to the rest of us. I can't even imagine what it's like to be a teacher or a parent right now with these guys as role models for these young people who are just starting to get the idea over and over again that the goal in life is to get away with as much as you can. It just terrifies me. and it makes me so angry. Taking responsibility for your own actions is hard. It's hard work. Sometimes it goes against every fiber of your being. The human instinct is to protect ourselves and you know, not risk losing things because we've done something stupid. But that's what it means to be an adult. Donald Trump has never been an adult, and that's pretty clear. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest. I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. Thanks for listening.